What's up, people? Welcome back to another Fractured Daydream video. So this time I'm gonna go over the news. The devs just finished streaming the game itself. It's very interesting, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about it in this video. So the game itself includes solo, offline story, and multiplayer. So multiplayer you can go up to 20 players. For the solo, you can, well, I guess you can still do what you do in normal games, and it is a pretty cool concept. They make it like an MMO game, like RPG game. This is what really represents. It's like MMO SAO. But here are some of the classes you can choose: fighter, tank, rogue, ranger, mage, and support. It's pretty self-explanatory, so there's not really much like need to explain. But basically, a fighter, you just do like like Kirito. It's really simple, and so it's kind of funny. So six different classes you can choose, and there are other characters you can probably pick in the future. But for the time being, we just have certain characters in the game, and I assume they probably gonna add more characters there in like into the game in the future. But for the time being, this is all we have. So everybody has a different role. So like tank, you just do tank, and then like rogue is pretty interesting. You just you do like stealth or something. They talked about it. It's pretty interesting. Ranger, you can just snipe. It's funny because guns combined with swords in this game, but Xenon, she can really snipe from distance. So that's what the class for. And then mage is for casting, spells and etc. Support is for healing and buffs, like buffing. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, there are many different classes you can choose to play. Like I said, they probably will add more characters in the future. And they talk about many different ways you can play the game, and it's kind of like tutorial, and there's also some of the skills that you use. You have like cooldowns and etc. So it's pretty normal in like MMO games, and then there's one interesting thing is like the switch. The switch hits a lot of damage if you time it, like if they give you that prompt for it, and then counter if you basically you go into these circles and then you counter it, like the enemies, like when the bosses are trying to do a charge attack, and then that's about it. And you get fly, like Leafa they show on the screen, and then you can have like sniping. And customization is one thing, they brought it back. That you can see more in the gameplay because they show the customization. It's pretty awesome. You can change a lot of different things, varying a lot of funny things. So multiplayer, you can up to 4 people and 5 different party groups. So and then you do the right. If you don't want to party with other people, you can do it solo as well with your friends, or just go explore. So this is like the customization is pretty cool. That I screenshot some of them from there, like stream. But I do, like I say, I do recommend people to go watch the gameplay. It's like 20-30 minutes, so it's pretty lengthy. And from what I'm seeing, but before I get to what I'm about to talk about the gameplay, is that this game, it works for crossplay, so you can play with Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC. This is the biggest change we needed for the SAO game co-op, because we want to play with every single platform, and this game will do it. So yeah, everybody been wanting for the SAO to make it cross play, and they did for this game. So the beta testing is a sign up. You kind of have to sign up, and if they exceed 4,000 players, they have to do like a lottery. Basically, you just have to be lucky when you apply for it, and then see, and then from that point, we'll see. Other than that, I'm going to talk about the gameplay. The gameplay, I'm not going to show it here because it's way too long. It's much better just watch them play it. They're going to upload it to the Beaters Cafe anyway, so feel free to check that out. But I do want to talk about the gameplay itself. The gameplay itself is basically like an MMO game, like I explained it. It's not super complicated. You just play different role, and then you play with like either co-op or play with your AIs. You just You just go in the world and then do quests. There's a time limit, and a lot of enemies are like actually huge. So you're like, you actually like spawn in the game is kind of like small. It's kind of interesting though in the perspective of an SIO game. Uh, other than that, like when you complete these quests, you move on to a next location, etc. So until you clear the quests, but it's so much to talk about for the gameplay. But to sum it up, is like it's really straightforward, and you just there's not really like I'm not seeing any skill connections that you need like for like past SAO games, where you just go in and then enjoy and have fun. It's a pretty chill game for multiplayer and people to have fun. It's really what it is from what they've shown so far, but we'll see. One thing I really like is that it brought back the customization, and yeah, you can put some goofy stuff on. It's hilarious. Watch that in the gameplay. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the news. There's no exact release date yet. We're gonna have to wait for it in the future. And like I said, this game it will be something new. It's not really tied to any SAO in the past, so you're gonna see a completely different, like SAO type, where nothing really, it doesn't bound to any of the OSAO like mechanics and stuff. It's just completely new. It's kind of goofy, but it's whatever though. But other than that, that's all I have for this news. I hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time.